Right, we're here with Mick. We're going to be covering how to check the rear wheel bearings and the plunger suspension on this Ariel Square 4, although the principles are the same on any plunger model. So Mick, with checking the rear wheel bearings, what are we going to do?
Right, grab it fore and aft and just give it a wiggle, see if there's any feeling of looseness in there at all. There's nothing in there at all. You will feel it clunking if the wheel bearings are worn. You may even hear it as well.
Okay.
Right. Plunger suspension, top and bottom of the wheel, and give it a good old wiggle side to side. Again, you will feel it if there's any movement in there. You always get a little bit of rock on it like that. That's just how the plunger suspension is.
Yeah, I can see here that that's moving up and down.
Yeah,
but
very slightly.
That's very slightly,
yeah.
But you're really just feeling for a knock or a lump.
That's correct.
Okay, so moving on to the plunger suspension, what are we going to check first?
Right, bushes. Wearing these stirrup bolt bushes, quite easy again. You grab it at the top and you sort of one finger on the frame,
Yep.
one on the link plate, one on there, and just you can soon feel if there's any play in there at all, which there isn't.
So what you're feeling for there is basically movement. Between the stirrup plate,
Yep.
Between the plate and the stirrup
Same sort
itself.
of feeling you get with wheel bearings. If there's any knocking or feeling of any movement at all, that's what you're looking for. This part here, when this is correctly assembled, the serrated washers spin nice and freely, but they don't move from side to side. There's just enough room to give them clearance, and that's it.
Okay, so would you say that with that, you would tighten it up till you couldn't turn them and then back it off?
Yep,
sort of quarter of a turn, something like that?
So just back it off and feel it, and when it comes right, that's where you then do the lock knob.
So how would you know if they're worn, if the bushes in there are worn, how would you then feel that with that first test?
Again, grab it there, a good old rock that way, anywhere in there, and you'll feel that knocking against that. As simple as that.
Great, wonderful. And that's how you check the rear wheel bearings and plunger suspension.